Keep pounding. Hey, Panthers fans. Today I've got some news that's buzzing on the web. It's no surprise that each season, some players are under more pressure than others. Whether they're trying to make the 53-man roster, secure a contract extension, or simply keep their jobs. Our team has at least 10 players in this situation, but I'll highlight the top 5. Curious to know who they are? Then go ahead and subscribe. And leave a like so you don't miss anything happening with our beloved Carolina Panthers. Let's get to the news. First up, we have quarterback Bryce Young. Anyone surprised? Of course not. When you're the first overall pick in the draft, the expectation is that you'll be phenomenal. I'm not saying he needs to be a top 10 quarterback this year, but he has to show signs of becoming the franchise guy. The offensive line has been strengthened, and we have new receiver options. So, if Bryce Young doesn't perform, there aren't many excuses, right? Now, let's talk about Miles Sanders. Sanders came in to be the guy in the backfield, but lost the starting job to Chuba Hubbard early last season. Now he's competing with Jonathan Brooks and Rashad Penny. Besides Hubbard, it seems like Sanders is becoming an afterthought in Carolina. But situations like this can bring out the best in a player. Can he bounce back? Moving on to the offensive line, we have left tackle Ike Ekwonu. Like many others, I thought the Panthers hit a home run by drafting him in 2022. But his sophomore campaign was disappointing. The Panthers spent over $150 million to fix the interior of the offensive line. They're hoping Ekwonu steps up to avoid having to invest even more in the line down the road. Will he be able to redeem himself? And what about wide receiver Terrace Marshall Jr.? I get the disappointment with Jonathan Mingo, but it's too early to count him out. Marshall, on the other hand, it's time for him to contribute. If he doesn't show progress in training camp in the preseason, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cut. It's now or never, Marshall. Finally, we have cornerback J.C. Horn. He's on this list because of injuries. No one doubts his ability on the field, but his capacity to stay healthy. The Panthers picked up his fifth-year option, so his immediate job security isn't in doubt. But he needs to prove he can stay on the field over the next 2 seasons to secure a big contract in 2026. So fans, what do you think? Who will stand out and who will disappoint? I really want to hear your opinions. Do you agree or disagree? Leave your comments and let's interact. Go Panthers!